Hello there, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Gemini, this is your mid-April reading, everyone. And what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to open your reading with an oracle card from the Guardian Angel Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck, and then an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Gemini, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear today. All right, we are getting authority. Look at this. You have authority, Gemini. Okay, there's some power that is coming in for you. Let me read you the message of this card. There is no higher authority in your life than yourself, Gemini. You possess free will. Use it for your highest good and release the illusion of fear and limitation. You are a limitless force of goodness. Remember that you are a limitless force of goodness. So let me read that to you one more time. There is no higher authority in your life than yourself, Gemini. You possess free will. Use it for your highest good and release the illusion of fear and limitation. You are a limitless force of goodness. So you are the authority in your own life, Gemini. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. All right, I've already shuffled everything here before I started my reading. I like to shuffle it a little bit more as I'm filming here. So we've got the Hierophant card. So this is higher knowledge. This is wisdom. This is you also investing in your knowledge, because knowledge is power. That gives you authority, right? The more you know, the more power that you have, Gemini. I also feel investing in a coach, a mentor, or even receiving support through a therapist or a counselor, depending on what it is that you're dealing with in your life right now. So remember, you are expanding here spiritually, but also with wisdom and knowledge. So the Hierophant card. Now, this is a major arcana card for you. This energy is going to be prominent. It's in the background. Some of you are going to feel this intensely. Others, you're going to feel this subtly. Okay. So the Hierophant card, look at this. This card's been coming up for Aries, Taurus, and now yourself here, Gemini. So the Two of Swords. There's a choice that some of you are making, or a new direction that you're moving in. And perhaps some of you are kind of weighing options here. Some of you are also deciding what you need to leave behind and what you need in order to move forward. So this could be a tough energy for some of us, right? Because those of us that have a hard time making decisions, this can be tough. So hang in there and remember, the choice is yours. What is it that you want here, Gemini? Now, what I also want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So Two of Swords, we also have the Four of Cups. This is an interesting energy because I feel for some of you, there's something that you're wishing for to come into your life, or perhaps you're so busy or distracted that you're not seeing some of the opportunities that are arriving in your life. Now, this could be a past energy, or this could be now, because there is very busy energy right now. We are going through Mercury retrograde. We just had the solar eclipse, the new moon in Aries, right? All of these energies that are playing a huge role in how we're feeling and how we are kind of treading through our life. So this is where spirit guides are wanting you to become aware. Okay, so Four of Cups here for you, Gemini. All right, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you, Gemini. So those of you that are watching today, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. So lots of different things here. I feel some of you need more information and perhaps you're not feeling motivated because I feel there's almost like this lack in motivation here with the Four of Cups is maybe some of the things that are showing up in your life, you're just not interested in them, Gemini, because they're not in alignment with the bigger picture for you. And what spirit guides are wanting to say to you here is sometimes the things that are being offered to you aren't in the way that you're expecting them to be. Okay, so I just want to show you this. This person has her back to these cups. There's opportunities, there's blessings already there for you, but perhaps you're turning your back on them because they don't look like what you're imagining them to be in your mind. So again, it's time to really reassess some of the things that are actually happening in your life and see, like, are these maybe aligned and showing up in a way that I'm not expecting? They're showing up differently. This is how the universe works, Gemini. And higher knowledge, wisdom, tapping in. This is a really powerful card here. And I feel that some of you are maybe making a choice somewhere in your life to go back to school, maybe study, and maybe you're wanting to change your career, change your job, or you're wanting to advance in your career, advance in your life in some way. Maybe you're wanting to branch off and do your own business, but you have a lot to learn here. So I'm getting that some of you are really diving into knowledge, wisdom. This could be spiritual wisdom as well, occult knowledge. So I'm a Gemini sun and rising. My moon is in the sign of Leo. I've been doing this. I've been doing this quite a bit here over the last probably 2-3 years. I love massaging my brain. I love knowledge. I love information. The more I know, I just love learning things. And there's so much knowledge that I'm diving into right now. So perhaps some of you are doing the same thing as well, right? Enhancing mastery here as well. So there's maybe something that you're trying to master in your life. Mastery, remember, we are in the year number 8 in numerology. The number 8 is tied to mastery because this is where you get that power, that authority, because you know what it is that you're talking about here, Gemini. And you have the knowledge so people can come to you because you're experienced in something, a certain niche. I also feel that some of you are wanting to grow. This could be growth on your YouTube channel, maybe something specific in your life, but I'm seeing this growth coming in a big, big way here. Now, the other thing that I'm tapping into here for you, Gemini, is the values and beliefs that you had. Okay, you are evolving. The things that you used to once believe or value are no longer in alignment with who you are becoming. And I feel there's a major shift that is happening where, because we're in the month of April, we're about, we are the builder, we are the architect of our life. We just had the solar eclipse, right? So it's an energy that's asking us to release any of the negativeness, any of the darkness in our life, and really old beliefs, old values, old things, ways of thinking, old habits and patterns that we have, things that aren't in alignment with us, that we know aren't in alignment with us, and really recommitting ourselves to living a better life, to advancing in our lives. So I feel some of you have done this and now you are evolving and you want to remain here. It's hard sometimes to remain in this new energy because we can look back, and I do see some of you looking back at, oh my gosh, but I was really comfortable here. This is really challenging. Maybe I should go back to that. And I feel that the challenge that you're facing with this growth, because this is growth for you, Gemini. Okay, this is that birthing pain that we have to go through before we give birth to that new energy that you are creating yourself, right? I hope this makes sense for you, Gemini. I feel that there's something really big that is happening here for you. You're being elevated here. You're being lifted up, but there's also knowledge and information coming in. You're also tapped in. I feel some of you are highly intuitive. You're tapping into your spiritual gifts as well. Some of you are developing your spiritual gifts. Okay. And some of you might not know that you have spiritual gifts and you're starting to now tap into those. So there may be some wild things happening in your life right now, Gemini, that you can't explain. Things that you know, information that is coming in. So I'm getting higher knowledge from your ancestors, Akashic records, and other information that is coming in from deities, gods, right? From beings. There's almost like this, I'm getting an opening coming in here for you. Like you've really opened yourself up here, Gemini. So you're going to see a lot of big changes taking place here. Some of them might not feel comfortable because as we are parting ways from that old energy, that can throw us out of our comfort zone, right? So remember, as you are going through this turbulent energy, working your way up in the world, up in energy, this is an opportunity for you to really grow. So don't have any kind of fear around the change that you are experiencing right now. And having knowledge and knowing some of the things that happen, like for example, Mercury retrograde. Those of you that understand the energies around Mercury retrograde, you're going to know how to tread through this energy, right? That's because of your awareness and knowledge of it. Knowledge is power, right? So this is where you are taking in knowledge, you are expanding your mind here, and you're really starting to understand things on a more deeper level. I feel some of you are diving into some knowledge here. You're maybe learning, perhaps you're taking a course, maybe you're going back to school. I'm seeing some books, maybe you're reading, maybe there's something that has ignited a fire within you here where you're kind of like, you know what, I want to dive into occult knowledge. I want to learn all about this. The Kabbalah even, right? The tree of life, all of this. There's hidden knowledge everywhere. There's also knowledge that perhaps we don't have, we haven't had access to that is now available to you. So balance yourself here and center yourself and ask spirit guides to bring in the knowledge that you desire or need at this time. I feel some of you are also becoming more spiritual, or perhaps, you know, I feel like there's a family unit here where maybe you're going back to your roots here, Gemini, and really diving into knowledge from your family history, maybe some sort of a religion here. I'm getting that as well. Prayer is going to be so powerful for you, Gemini. Those of you that pray, prayers are going to be answered, okay? Here we are at a crossroads. Here we are at the Two of Swords, information, and a choice. Some of you are making a choice or a decision somewhere in your life. And I feel some of you are kind of going back and forth. There's this flippy floppy energy here with this. Perhaps you're uncertain or confused around what it is that you need to do in order to move forward. Perhaps you don't have enough information, and this is why you need to gain that information. Finding a mentor, a coach, or those of you that are feeling overwhelmed with life and everything that is going on with it, to find a therapist or a counselor or someone that you trust that you can speak to, because I feel that sometimes we just need to vent and get that energy outside of ourselves. Now, some of you are looking back. I don't know what you're looking back at. You're looking in the past, and I know it's hard not to look back at the past, but you have to cut ties and cords to that past, Gemini. It's not a part of your present moment. It's not a part of your future. The only thing that we come out of with our past is the strengths that we have built up over the challenges and the struggles that we have gone through. You have superpowers from those experiences. I've talked about this on my channel, but remember everyone, our life experience, we're meant to experience it. We pick up superpowers along the way. We're meant to actually apply them as soon as we receive them in our life in order to master and become more powerful. We are all superhumans, believe it or not. This is in my own opinion. I believe wholeheartedly that we are superhumans, and the powers that we get are through some of the challenges and obstacles that we go through. Some of us go through more obstacles than others, but there's a reason for that, okay? You are meant for something much bigger here, Gemini, and I feel some of you are facing a choice around this. I also feel that you're in alignment to a path that is meant for you. So there's a path that is opened up. This is why some of you might be feeling like you're at a crossroads, a split on your path. You can either walk down the same path that you're in and go through that same cycle, or you can shift to the one that is available to you now. Yes, it might look scary. You might not know what's going to happen there, but I feel it's time for you to really explore and take that leap of faith and see where it takes you, okay? I feel if it's in alignment with what it is that you desire, then you definitely need to do this. And to tune out some of the noise that is happening externally for you. So if there are people that are telling you what you need to do or what you should do, I feel you should do what you want and not what other people want of you. Or maybe you're thinking about how this is going to affect this person. What are people going to think about me? What about criticism or this or that or the other thing, whatever it is. That's noise that you want to cancel out. And sometimes that's hard, especially if the noise is coming from within our own homes, right? So again, find a sacred space in your home here, Gemini, and really find that center and balance. Like balance meaning like tune out that negative noise and balance your energy. So how I do this is I meditate. I tune everything out. I also go to yoga for this because before I start yoga, we get to meditate before we start doing some of the yoga poses, it gives me clarity, right? So implementing practices in your life to create balance, center yourself, to think things through so you're in alignment with your higher self and with spirit guides, because the guidance is going to come through for you. So choose what it is that you want here, Gemini, and always choose yourself. Yes, you want to be mindful of others, but ultimately, this is your life. Okay. And remember, the guidance is going to come through. I feel some of you are seeing the signs already, like you're getting your confirmations. Okay. So pay attention to the things that are coming up in your awareness here. You don't have to ever look for the signs. They're going to show up for you. What I'm getting here with this energy is I feel like I'm seeing a cat, but it looks like a lynx or a bobcat. Perhaps it is a cat. I feel some of your cats are around you extra. They're a little bit more comforting. And I just feel that there's almost some sort of a message here coming through your cat. This is so interesting, fascinating, actually. So what is it that your cat is trying to share here with you? Where the cat's like kind of wrapping its tail around you and kind of purring, and extra cuddly cats here. Pay attention to those extra cuddly cats, everyone. I'm getting, oh my gosh, I'm getting Roadhouse coming in. I just watched this movie a couple weeks ago, but it's showing up here in my mind with Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't know if there's a Jake out there that is watching. This is why your name is coming up, or Jake Gyllenhaal's name. Something to do with that movie. There's a message there behind that is tied to the Two of Swords. So it's going to be a different message for everyone. Remember, we perceive our worlds differently. What we watch, we can share something different. If two people were to watch the same movie, we might have the same, or sorry, a different message. Something different that we saw, right? So this is how this is going to show up for you. So roadhouse, road or house. Maybe you have a house on near a road, like, I don't know. I can't make sense of this. They're just showing me the movie Roadhouse. So I don't know if any of you watched that movie. I'm also getting the number 11s. 2s and 4s here for you. So these could be numbers that you're seeing somewhere in your life. The number 2 asks you to balance and center yourself. It's also about communicating. So communication for you, Gemini, is going to be very important. Remember, we've been given the gift of gab. Communication. We have that silver tongue, right? So your communication skills are going to be your superpower here. So remember, your words have magic, your words have power. Be careful how you use your words at this time, because right now we're in a reactive energy of Mercury retrograde. So the energy that we're putting out there, we're going to receive right back. So those reactions, it's a reactive energy, Mercury retrograde. So we're going to be experiencing this until the 25th of April. So just be mindful of this. And choose what you want. Also, 4 of Cups. This is sometimes where we're not feeling like doing things. It's like, you know, saying no to some of the offers or invitations that are coming in. This could be also not recognizing some of the blessings and opportunities in our lives. Maybe because we have something specific in our mind and we're kind of going, you know, we're playing the long game. The long game is really good, but you also want to play the short game as things are coming into alignment for you. And I feel for you right now with this 4 of Cups energy, there is opportunities and blessings coming in, and perhaps due to noise or feeling overwhelmed because of a decision that you're making, or you're just really deep into learning that you're not seeing some of these things, Gemini. I don't know if you're experiencing this, or you feel like you're not seeing some of the signs, but they're there. Or maybe you're kind of like, that's not a sign, that's a coincidence. There's no way that's a sign. Even though you asked for one, you're kind of doubting the signs here, Gemini. I'm seeing this for some of you. And I'm not saying that all of you are doing this. I feel some of you are seeing the signs, and perhaps they're not in alignment with the bigger picture for you, with your long game. And I feel that sometimes little opportunities can lead to the big one. Okay, so don't knock the little opportunities that are showing up in your life here. Now, I feel some of you are deciding to part ways with relationships in your life. I feel because you are evolving, because you are shifting and changing, I'm seeing you kind of turning your backs on friendships. Because you're wanting more valuable friendships, friendships that are more in alignment with your beliefs and your values here. You want to spend time with like-minded people here, Gemini. So I feel that some of you are letting go of relationships. This is that cleansing energy of the solar eclipse, right? It's ushering in these new relationships. So I feel some of you are in alignment with a soul tribe here. But I also feel the things that you once used to love doing, you're no longer in alignment with it. You're kind of like, you know what? I used to love doing that, but I don't know, I no longer am interested in that. So very interesting, like you are really shifting here, and there's like new things that you're becoming passionate about. And I feel this is you evolving, this is you changing and aligning yourself to a different frequency here. This is what is happening here. Ultimately, you are ascending and moving to a higher vibration, a higher frequency, where you're in alignment with different things in your life, and the things from your past that are no longer in alignment with you, you're going to see them parting ways. I also feel that you're reorganizing your life here. So whether you're reorganizing your home, you're clearing things out, you're opening yourself up to this newer energy that is coming in. And there's a dream, a wish that is about to be fulfilled here. It's in a holding period, and it needs enough room to come in. So that clearing of energy is very necessary for some of you in order to make room for this bigger manifestation that is about to take formation in your life. So I just feel that there's so many beautiful things that are happening in your life right now, Gemini. And remember, any kind of choices, the choices you make have an impact on your future. So you want to make sure that you're making higher self choices, ones that are in alignment with you and not for other people. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. This comes with an oracle message and a protection message. I'm going to read them both to you today. I'm going to read them both for you today. Now, those of you that are seeing animals or insects in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. Anything that I have missed or more that Spirit wants to share with you is going to come through this card today, okay? So we are getting for you, Gemini. Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. So I don't know if any of you have seen a vulture in your life. This is your confirmation today. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now. And perhaps you've seen one that's wearing a crown on its head. You never know, right? This world is full of surprises, everyone. So we've got the number 63 on this card. Perhaps this is a number of significance for you. Those of you looking for timing around this card's message, I'm getting 6 to 3 days, 6 to 3 weeks, and 6 to 3 months. So let's pull the interpretation and read that to you. So the oracle message for you, Gemini, is what seems hideous has its own beauty, and the recycling and repurposing the vulture does is as important as any other activity in nature that supports the cycle of life. Vulture Spirit's message is that nothing is to be wasted, for nature sees value in everything that exists. What seems rotten and ugly has the potential to be transmuted into something beneficial, and you are reminded that any suffering you have experienced has not gone to waste. Wisdom and understanding that arose from the experience are talismans that will serve you on your journey wherever you go. What is decaying is only changing form and will fertilize seeds you wish to plant, turning that which has passed away into substance that will support new growth. All that you might wish to deny or discard has value and can be repurposed and reintegrated into the new you that you are becoming and the new life that you are dreaming into being here. So I feel that sums up the entire reading here in just this one book here. So where am I here with this card? No pain was in vain and no experience was wasted, for you have the power to use it to co-create something far better. This is the miracle in your partnership with Spirit, Gemini. So the protection message for you today is, do you wish you could run away from your past or deny your mistakes? Not so fast, Gemini, says Vulture Spirit. You have gained something valuable from the experience. Let your grief or anger move through you, and soon your emotions will transform. For you will come to see that you have learned and grown. The alchemy of transformation is a gift from Spirit, so never disown what embarrassed, disappointed, or shamed you. So I feel sometimes we look back at some of these things as we are moving forward. So you want to release yourself from some of those cords that you're still carrying around here, Gemini. So it will soon be a source of great wisdom and strength as you work with the magic that allows miracles to be created out of sadness and beauty to arise from the ugliness. So it's that wisdom and strength through the Hierophant card that some of you are gaining here. Okay, so Vulture Spirit wants you to know that you embody beauty, and the alchemical transformation of the past is happening already. Hang in there. You are so loved, Gemini, and so much beauty is waiting to come out of all of this. So remember that, my friends. So embrace Vulture Spirit here, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and pull an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing angel numbers or repeating numbers in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you, Gemini, confidence. You're being blessed with confidence. So tap into that inner confidence, everyone. We have the number 4747 on this card. Perhaps you're seeing these numbers somewhere in your life, 47 or 4s and 7s. For those of you looking for timing around these, this message of this card, I'm getting 4 to 7 days, 4 to 7 weeks, and 4 to 7 months. So the message here is you are staying on your path here. They're wanting you to keep moving in the direction that you're moving on. Don't waver, keep going here. Take small steps because you're being encouraged to keep moving forward. Don't ever stop. When we stop, it's for stillness and to kind of realign ourselves, but that is also a form of action. That's also a form of taking a step. So don't ever stop. It doesn't matter how quickly or slowly you're going. You can move at a very slow pace here as well if you need to, Gemini. There's no rush to get anywhere, okay? So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.